guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Caroline. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. If you like what you see, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe at the bottom and turn on the bell if you want to be notified when I release my videos. So exciting. So I am going to wrap up July. Probably one of my worst reading months so far. It was pretty bad. I don't know, I guess I read a few really thick, well, one really thick book, and that took me quite a long time, and I was pretty time poor this month. So that kind of led to me not really reading much. Even on my Kindle, I read probably like 1 or 2 books. So yeah, it wasn't very eventful, but let's get into it. So the first book I read was The Chase, which is the first book in the Briar U series. And I have to say, this is probably the most disappointing book in the whole series. Even in the off-campus series like this, it's just really bad. I gave it 3 stars, and I don't give Elle Kennedy 3 stars ever. Like, she's an automatic buy author. Basically, so this book follows Summer De Laurentiis, who is Dean De Laurentiis' younger sister, and she gets together with Colin Fitzgerald, and so it's kind of best friends, or friends to lovers, I suppose. She's always had a thing for Colin, but Colin kind of feels loyalty to Dean because Dean is his ex-teammate and friend, so he doesn't really want to go for his sister. And then the next book, which I've got here, follows Hunter, which Hunter in this book really likes Summer, and so like she kind of pretended to fake date him to make Colin feel jealous. But Hunter was not fake dating. Hunter really liked her, so there's kind of a bit of that, and so that will kind of be explored in the next book, which is cool. But yeah, this was pretty disappointing. But I don't get it. The quality of this book is really, really good, but this book is not. Like, the pages, I don't know, are like thicker. I didn't do that either. That came to me like that, but they're like, yeah, they're like thicker. Like, this book feels about, oh, it's only 400 pages, so that's probably why it's thicker. Okay, let's just keep moving this show along because we're just not doing very well. So the other book I read was Chains of Iron by Cassandra Clare, and I gave this book 2 stars. I actually did a video on this book. I did not like it. It was probably one of the worst ones that she has written. It put me into a Cassandra Clare slump, which, to be honest with you, that's what I had with the original Shadowhunters series. I read up to book 6, and then I was like, tired of it now, so I stopped reading it, and then like years passed, and then I saw that she'd released The Dark Artifices, and so I picked it back up again, and I got my love for the Shadowhunter world back again. But this book unfortunately delivered the exact same feeling, and I just didn't like it. And so I'm just glad it's over. She thick too. She very thick. She was like 700 or 800 pages. Not even 650. Very far off with that one. But yeah, she thick. She wasn't very good. That probably contributed to my reading slump this month and why I was just kind of like reading, just like can go to the bottom of the ladder. And next, I had my DNF for the month, which was In the Ravenous Dark. This is a sapphic YA book. I just could not get into the world at all. It was all about blood marges, and I just didn't like it. Like, I couldn't comprehend the world, and that's a big thing with fantasy. Like, you need to be able to comprehend the world to understand what's going on, and I just, no, couldn't do it. And so, yeah, that went to a DNF. I think I got to like page 50 or 60. 64. My bookmark's still in here. Better take that out. And then I just turfed it because I just couldn't do it. then if we keep this roll going, the rest are all on my Kindle. So let's start off with the book that I finished the series of, which is Kings of Anarchy. This book took me a while to finish the series, I guess. The first book I really liked, the second book I got slumped in halfway through, and then I kind of pushed through, and then the third book I was just like, no. But I'd come so far because each book was like 800 pages. I was like, I need to finish this off. And so I did Kings of Anarchy, this one here. So basically it's a series about this high school. It's set in high school, but they're not really high schoolers. Like, they don't talk like high schoolers and they don't act like high schoolers. But basically the Hades virus gets released and they're all in quarantine, and the main character Tatum, the FMC, female main character, Tatum is in a reverse harem with like the 3 guys and a teacher, and there's someone that's trying to kill her. And so there's like a stalker and like a killer and like all that jazz. Very good series. I gave this 4 stars. It was very steamy. I really liked it. It was just very long, very long. You know, when things are like really long, you just kind of get bored. That's kind of what happened with this series. Moving along, this is a very fast, we're just, you know, getting through this really quick. This book here, Wicked Liars. This was actually a TikTok made me read it book. And it disappointed me to the max. Like, it was just not good at all. It's supposed to be reverse harem. I don't see where that's coming from. I do not recommend this book. Basically, I gave it 2 stars. It wasn't steamy. It was, yeah. TikTok made me read it. TikTok sold it to me as something that I was like, yeah, this is gonna be great. It was not that. No. The next book I was gifted by Scarlet Lantern Publishing, Saints of the Syndicate. That book, it's a reverse harem as well. It's set in college, so it's a new age romance. It was good. There was a bit of instant love. It was a bit quick for me. Like, I just couldn't grasp how they just looked at her and just were like, we need to protect her. Like, it was just weird. It was just too quick. It was just too instant love. The cliffhanger at the end was not nice. Basically, Bethany is this like poor girl who she goes, like, gets like a scholarship to go to college, and the college is like owned by these 3 guys, Sinclair, Declan, and Giovanni, and they're like an underground society. Like, if you're someone that likes Boys of Winter by Sheridan Ann, then you might like this book because it's the same kind of principle. Like, there's a secret society that's like underworld, and it's like, how does Bethany fit into it, because she knows their mottos and she knows their songs, but she has no idea how. And yeah, I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't that steamy, I've got to be honest with you. It was not that steamy, but it was okay. And then of course I read the 4th and final book of Boys of Winter, which is Deity, or Deity, however you pronounce it. I'm actually so sad. I shed a tear at the end of this book because it's finished, and I loved these characters so much. These characters were amazing, and I'm so sad to see this world go. I actually wish that Sheridan Ann would write a spin-off. I just need it. Like, this world is amazing, and there's just so much more to explore, I think, and it was just cut short. Yeah, I really, really love this series. Like, I would recommend it to absolutely anyone. Spice-wise, character chemistry, just everything. It was great. Fantastic series. So sad it's finished. But that was my favorite. That was my 5-star read for the month. And that was all I read last month. We got through that really quickly. So yeah, that was a really quick video. But that is my July wrap up. We wrapped it up really quick. Hopefully in August I'll read a few more books. We'll see. But thank you guys all for joining me. I hope to see you all next time, and I hope your reading month was great.